Hello trader, I'm going to do a complete multi-time frame analysis on euro dollar and GBP USD. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this instrument. Now from the lower time frame we can see that both of this instrument currently showing significant trading opportunity. To see how we can trade on the lower time frame, first I will be looking at bigger picture starting with the GBP USD from the monthly time frame. As we see that there is a monthly closed recently, and this month once the market opened after initial pullback, we see that the sellers selling this market. As it is a long term bearish market, we can expect slowly further drop in this market. As we see that there is a long week on the monthly, what I think that GBP USD we could see that further drop, and we can expect a retest of this monthly long week candle, and around 50% we can expect a retest before moving up for deeper pullback. So from the monthly it is bearish. Now looking at the weekly time frame to see, now from the weekly perspective we see that this market creating series of lower high every week, and we see that quite a few weeks of gap opening. There is a strong drop. Previous week we saw a long week candle that is also a bearish. As there is a long week in that zone, we can expect for the price to come down to fill that long week from the weekly. So we can expect further downside on GBP USD. If we draw this weekly support level, we can expect either break of this support or even break of this support before moving up for a deeper pullback. Now looking at the daily, last day of trading week we saw a doji. Now this doji is quite significant, as we see that from the daily perspective this market is maintaining long-term downtrending market structure, creating series of lower high and lower low. Now this doji in fact crossed quite a few days of high, therefore it has a huge liquidity. And today we saw that after initial pullback to the upside, the price is getting rejected, and we can expect slowly this market to break down to this level. At least as NFP coming, we might see that a volatility coming up. Now looking at further lower time frame from intraday perspective, we saw that there was a bullish move during the news time last week, and we saw that with that bullish move the price has created this movement, and we saw again another rejection towards the downside. Now this current session candle, we see that there is a doji is being formed, which in fact forming potential head and shoulder in that area. And what I think that upon closing of this candle we could see further pullback, and then we can expect a continuation to the downside towards its long-term downtrending direction. Now we see on the 1 hour chart we already have seen a liquidity trigger here. In this local downtrend the price has gone back up, triggered the liquidity. Now the price is getting rejected. This is where I will be waiting for a reversal pattern to form for this potential move towards the downside on GBP USD. As soon as you see the suitable entry, I will consider going short on GU with a high probability trade setup with our students. Now let's see the euro dollar to see. Now looking at monthly time frame on euro dollar, we can see that this market also from the monthly is highly bearish. We see that similar kind of bearish candle has formed on euro dollar like the GBP USD. Looks euro dollar is a bit bearish than GU, and we see that the market is crossed that low and then form this long week candle, and we can expect for the price to come down to retest this level again. Now looking at the weekly time frame, we can see that there is a long bearish candle here as well from the weekly perspective, with a long body with a long wick at the bottom, and we can expect for the price to come down to fill that long wick to trigger further liquidity from this support level. Now looking at daily, we see the last day of trading week there is a daily doji, and this daily doji also crossed all those dailies high, which in fact has triggered liquidity, and as a result we can expect a momentum in this market towards the downside from the daily perspective as well. So looking at further lower time frame for a potential entry opportunity, now in this intraday time frame we see that the buyers tried to break the high in continuation of this local uptrend, and we have seen that again getting rejected. That means that slowly we can expect euro dollar as well to come down to this liquidity zone. Looking at further lower time frame for a potential entry opportunity, we can see that euro dollar has formed this local upside, this bullish candle. In previous hours we have seen that it is a liquidity gap. As a result, we have seen immediate rejection from this level, the price coming down again to this range. I will be waiting for the price to come down again to test this level, and along this zone we can expect for a potential head and shoulder formation on euro dollar on the lower time frame, and then we can expect for this drop towards the downside along this zone. Upon completion of this pattern, as soon as you will see that euro dollar has given a suitable entry opportunity, we'll consider going short with a high probability trade setup with our students. If you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also leave a comment below to support this idea. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.